Barneveld in the first round. Well, he's taken the first set against last year's beaten finalist Andy Hamilton. Way off the pace, the hammer, in that opening set. He must believe it can only get better, and it's interesting, during the break, James Richardson raced off the stage, adrenaline pumping, full of confidence. Andy Hamilton stayed right where he was, practicing and throwing.
Well, we might well suggest that Hamilton needs to lift his game. His average is under 80, but that applies to Richardson too, and he has the happy thought of knowing that he's not played particularly well, but he's won the set, and he can lift his game. There you have it. Brendan Dolan managed to win 3-0 against Mark Jones from the Midlands, and the Irishman will be in round 2. Preliminary result, the winner of that takes on, of course, the Flying Scotsman later on tonight, Anderson.
Harvisto looked very good. Anderson will no doubt have taken a long, hard look at that. Barneveld, humbled 12 months ago, and has drawn, well, has been handed one of the toughest first-round draws. Simple as that. What a game that should be. And then, of course, Gary Anderson, 2 years ago, the beaten finalist here against Finland's Jani Harvisto. Terrific night here at the Ali Pali. Andy Hamilton, he's got to pick his game up here.
Yes, and Smith, who comes up next, another player from St Helens. The town seems to be able to produce player after player. Chisnall's from there, of course. And there's a first 180 for the man in orange. A man from Northamptonshire makes a point.
The pressure all on Andy Hamilton. Richardson, nothing to lose.
108.
Well, can he follow the 180 with a 108? Well, unlucky.
43.
Hamilton here, whose finishing has been poor thus far, cannot afford to miss here. This to break the throw at the start of the second set.
Yes, tops. This is 9th data to double, and it's successful. It was tops before that, of course, produced the one leg that he won in the previous set. A nice 100 finish. This time, he gets the 14 and the tops. Will that kickstart his tournament? Because effectively, that's what has to happen.
140.
Looking a lot happier, Andy Hamilton. Yeah, even had chance there to give the crowd a little wave on the walk back. Hamilton was number 7 in the seedings. He's still favourite here, odds-on favourite to win this match, and that's hardly surprising. Richardson 12-5 as Hamilton hits back-to-back 140s at the start of this leg. But yeah, he was overtaken in the seedings by Michael van Gerwen, the very last tournament before the cut-off in Barnsley. So basically Hamilton switched halves of the draw. He's in the top half with Mr. Taylor, and van Gerwen in the bottom half with Mr. Lewis.
99.
An award-winning placard, yes, and very nicely thought out.
60. And you require 122.
Hamilton's best leg of the match so far. 12 data with double 16. That's more like it. That's more like it. A 122 finish, a 12 data. And you feel last year's runner-up is now in the tournament.
Yes, if he wins this leg, well, if he wins any one of the next 3 legs, then he certainly wins this set, and it's come against the throw. So he'll have levelled up, and he will surely deserve once again to be favourite. So Even that 30 to 100 will have shortened in the last few seconds, last few moments.
Well, he's turned it around, hasn't he? 79 he was averaging at the end of the first set, now averaging nearly 90. So effectively, been averaging 100 during this set.
Absolutely. Well, he did a 13 darter, I think, first leg, and a 12 darter the second. That's good going. No, it couldn't have been a 13, 14 darter it was. He got 14 double top, didn't he?
100.
So that helps. But a chance for Richardson here. If he holds his throw here, then make a real bid in the following leg. That's what he's got to think. Get this one with the throw.
58.
But, well, he hasn't lifted his game, even though Hamilton has managed to raise the stakes himself. It's a nice lie. Fancy at least one treble here. Yes, it was inviting it, wasn't it?
137.
All the signs there of Hamilton really settling, as you said, Stuart, getting in the groove.
Yeah.
100. And you require 46.
14, 12 and 14. That's what he's settled for to win the set. And that's exactly what happens. Well, that was emphatic, wasn't it? 40 darts, it's taken Andy Hamilton to level this match. That's much better. That's more like the Andy Hamilton that got all the way to the final 12 months ago. Game on here, one set all between Hamilton and Richardson.